Public warning. This podcast contains explicit content due to the nature of the horror films we are commentarying on, being used for educational purposes, and maybe for entertainment and stuff and things. I'm Chad, and this is Horror Commentary with Jonas and Keith.
Hold your breath for as long as you can. Wow, Michael Jackson impressions on point. I had to change the channels on this though. I named you Calculator Brain, and I'm now Protractor Face.
I'm rude. Hey, guess what? They just November 1st, Star Trek Beyond.
Beyond, or as we say in France, Star Trek
Beyond.
Au-delà.
Bienvenue. Hey everyone, welcome to Horror Commentary.
I'm one half of your hostage, Keith Hamilton Smith.
Jonas Jonathan Lucas.
Ooh,
That's not my middle name. I changed it to hide my identity.
that's not my name.
That's
They call me Stacy.
Mary Jo Lisa. That's not my name. That's not my name. That's not my
Name. Oh, wait, yeah,
Yeah, we got it. So today,
That's today.
I was on the Facebooks.
As you do, Facebook.
And I saw a link, clickbait link,
Clickbait.
to a Star Trek Beyond video, and they released the Star Trek Beyond bloopers.
And
Amazing.
how is Oh, that would have been in really bad taste. I was gonna see if there were any bloopers with a Jeep in it, but that probably wouldn't have been too good. For our check. Tell me about the bloopers, man. What were you gonna say?
No, it's just in one of the scenes, Chris Pine said something in like a total Shatner way, like, Mr. Sulu, take us out. And then John Cho turned around and he's like, that was really Shatner, man. And Chris Pine is like, yeah, I was just seeing what happened. He's like, just wait to the next one. There's going to be shat all over it.
William Shatner, though, he's the real deal.
Yeah, he's still kicking, though.
Yeah, do you remember when he had a rap career with the Rated R?
Nope, but
Yeah.
I bet it was good.
It was terrible. It was kind of like when Leonard Nimoy did his like poetry thing. And if
Oh, it's Bilbo Baggins.
Yeah, that would be the one.
Man, I recently read up on Leonard Nimoy's life.
Brilliant guy.
I watched the
Great guy.
documentary For the Love of Spock
Yep.
for the 50th anniversary and in memory of Spock's life.
Go Spock yourself.
More so Leonard Nimoy's life.
Okay.
So I read his book, I Am Spock. And he talks about, what were we talking about?
Spock.
Oh, yeah, what he did in his career.
Sharpen your skates, bud. Oh, jumping.
And anyway, a brilliant dude. Like, that guy's life needs to be known in the world.
Well, like, didn't he adopt a lot of like Spock's philosophies into his own life and persona?
Oh, for sure. And it's so cool because the book, he'll be like talking as Nimoy, and then all of a sudden Spock will jump in and start talking. And it's
cool.
like heart-wrenching because in The Wrath of Khan,
Yeah.
Spock dies. And he said, gearing up for the scene, it was like just no time to think. It was like, all right, he goes in, he takes off the lid, he reaches in, and they did it over and over. And then when it was time to actually do his death scene, it was like, it was just emotional.
I can imagine.
It was so heavy. And then when the final, because I think that's the last thing they shot. And then the final scene, all right, cut, check the gate, it's a wrap, let's all go home. And then Leonard Nimoy was just like, Spock, are you there? And it was dead silent.
Oh, okay.
Oh, dude,
that's kind of gut-wrenching.
Dude, it's a heart-wrenching book.
What happened to him?
He had something. He quit smoking 30 years ago, but it was a smoking-related illness. It wasn't cancer, but it was.
So smokers are jokers. That's well, in this case, no.
No. Smokers are Vulcans.
Okay.
No?
Okay. Maybe. Well,
We don't want to assume.
we don't want to assume, because when you assume, that makes an ass out of you and me, as they say.
It's wonderful weather in
Oh, okay. But
Ontario.
that's how you. Well, you know what? Whatever. I was gonna say that.
Is it assume or assume? Let's just throw
Ew.
that out there. Since we went there,
Oh, this went south.
South below the belt on the backside.
Yep. The old
Ass.
I was expecting to hear like this, like a bleep noise, like a la Epic Mealtime, like
No bleeping on
no
this
bleeping,
one.
no bleeping.
No. Parents, children, cover your parents' ears.
Yeah, we'll put a disclaimer in. Well, we usually do anyway, don't we? Yeah, Chad usually says something for us.
Yeah, but it's more so about the movies we watch because we can't help the explicitness of the movies.
The explicit nature. Yeah, there's my bone to pick for the day. They call it nature, but they don't call it
Nature.
Have you seen that though?
Well, that's neat. This is an aspen tree, and I know that because it is.
Hey, I just want to have those like the gun to pack a little heat. Just say, listen, I think you're pretty neat, but I respect your distance.
He's like, all right, let's call these angles. Here
we go. Here we go.
Oh, no, they're not coming today. Everyone go on the YouTubes and check out Nature.
Nature Walks.
Oh.
That's why we started Nature Walks, because we wanted to tell people how we think nature is, instead of me and Rodney just knowing it.
Instead of me and Rodney just knowing it.
I love it, like that tree one when he walks up, it's like, oh, look at this mighty tree, score.
Oh,
You
man.
can tell it's an aspen by the way it is. Neat.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So let's bring it back to the horror side of things, because we're getting a little too happy right now.
So you
We
know
need
what
to dumb it
happens when you
down.
cut down a tree, you kill it, and you turn it into paper, and you wipe your bum with it.
The old giving tree, as some would say.
It gives and it takes, and it takes and it gives.
But what it never ever does.
Is clip your toenails for you.
Oh, I thought that was going to rhyme. Well, I'm going to actually go ahead and say that instead of just talking about toenail clippings and trees, we've got a movie that we're going to be watching tonight.
Yeah, so...
Do you want to tell them what the movie is, or do you want to just reboot your system? It sounds like something's failed.
what I'm going to do
Jonas.exe
is I'm going
cannot be found.
I'll tell you what movie we are going to be watching. I have addressed the Senate, and we have fully agreed that the movie we're going to be watching is The Grudge 2.
And The Grudge 2 is a great movie. I love it. The Grudge 2...
It's fantastic.
It's awesome. It's luxurious. I want to talk to you about The Grudge 2. It's so much better than The Grudge 1. It is perfect. I stand behind it 100%.
You know what's funny? I've heard many people do Trump's accent, and only until you did it now did I realize it's just the human version of Stewie.
It really is. It's grown-up Stewie. Stewie as a child. Yes, we're going to be watching The Grudge 2. And now, Donald Trump as an adult. We're going to be watching Grudge 2.
It's the same thing.
He just sounds a little bit more constipated from age.
Oh, man.
This movie does not star Sarah Michelle Gellar, and that's a shame because she's a 10.
And apparently his daughter's a 10. Oh, to him.
To him.
I don't.
Well, that's kind of weird that you would, like, don't get me wrong. I've heard fathers talk about their daughters and their sons and, well, their children. They love their children. It's another thing to say, have you seen my daughter? She's hot. You're like, cool, Donald Trump. Ain't voting for you anymore.
What we call creepy.
Perv City.
I saw it's going to be hard to say it because you kind of need to visualize it, but I'm just going to say this joke anyway.
Okay, so everybody close your eyes. Visualize.
Close your eyes. Picture yourself a nice scenery.
Ooh, gross.
Gotta get that out. Yeah. Anyway, it said Hillary Clinton could be our first F president. Sorry, I meant to say female, but the email got deleted. Female. Email.
Can I open my eyes again?
No.
Okay, so I didn't visualize anything, but I did see some pizza.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for
I don't get it. Like,
show.
I don't get it. What happened? With like, she doesn't use email?
No, remember, she deleted the 30,000 emails, and that's the whole thing.
I've probably deleted 30,000 emails. What's
Yeah,
wrong
but
with
she
that?
deleted emails you're not supposed to delete.
Like what? Like her
Like
YouTube
gigolo
password?
emails.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's a secret service.
That's a secret that the service needs to deal with.
That's a secret purvis.
Oh,
Anything we need to know about this movie?
Yeah, it's my number one horror movie. Last week we watched Keith's number one horror movie.
Ugh, I actually had a little bit of a few Nighty Marys from it. Not really. I'm just saying that to kind of make it seem like it was scary, but I thought about it.
Dude, I watched The Witch, the one with the goat and the family who speaks biblically.
Or as we say, the bitch.
Yeah, the Vitch.
Yeah.
That's how scared I was watching that movie. Actually, that's not true. I wasn't that scared watching the movie, but the thought of it after kind of just freaked me out. And actually, it was last night. No, sorry, the night before. I actually had a dream about the movie. And there was this freaky goat. And like the family was there and it was just...
Yeah, Black Phillip.
Yeah, it was just fricked up, dude.
Would thou desire to live deliciously?
Yes.
Yes, I would.
Anyway, to me, The Witch did not make sense.
See what I mean? It got a lot of hype, though. Its atmosphere and visuals were cool, but story-wise and whatnot...
If I didn't have subtitles, it might as well have been in German.
Yeah, I agree.
It was so hard to follow. But is it indie?
It is. Well,
Okay.
this was his first feature film, if I'm not mistaken.
If it's his first feature film, I'd say great. But I mean, when you watch Sinister, and you want to see the ending and Sinister, like how they did the ending, is what you want to see. Even though it's creepy and terrifying, it's a good ending.
There was no resolution afterward. It was just a climax and then cut.
Well, it was just
what makes a nightmare.
The whole movie was about her not being the witch, and then in the end, she decided to be a witch, and it was like,
make up your mind. Go to college.
yeah. There's a lot of things I didn't understand. Anyway,
But it looked good. It looked good. You got to admit, some of those panning shots where it's like you just see the force edge and like some things wrestling. That creepy visuals. We can agree on that.
yeah, and the haircut of the dad,
Yeah.
immensely creepy.
Oh, crazily creepy.
Like
Creepsville, USA.
business at the front, party in the back. Stuff you don't want to mess with. These and thous.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're going to leave this here, ladies and gentlemen, because it's just the pre-show. And we're going to be doing commentarying.
Commentarying?
You
come and pour that up, bud. Sharpen those skates, boy.
I am going to sharpen my teeth and then sink them into a nice big juicy steak. Anyway, thank you guys so much for listening. Get ready to watch The Grudge 2.
It's gonna be huge.
It's gonna be lit, fam. Hillary.
Fire emoji. Is that it? Are we done?
Yeah, Obama.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Obama.
Thank you for listening to Horror Commentary. Follow us on Twitter at JK Horror Podcast, on Facebook at facebook.com/horror commentary, or email us at horrorcommentarypodcast@gmail.com. Also jump over to iTunes and give us a big 5 stars. I'm Chad. See you next time. Bye-bye.